Hi everyone. I will give a talk about a lighter subject in this conference, which is about designing automobiles, but not in the way they are nowadays, but the way they could be if we consider this object as something that should enhance our capabilities to move. It takes about 20 minutes to walk a mile, and it's tiring, and not even everybody is able to walk that mile. This is why humans have always tried to improve this capability. They first use animals to travel, then automobiles the way we know them nowadays. But actual technologies like smartphone and the internet are changing this need to move physically from one point to another, and we are now able to do a bunch of things such as communicating with our friends or family and even see them without moving from our houses. And that's the reason why 70% of 16-year-olds and over 50% of 70-year-olds did not have their driver's license, and they don't plan to acquire one anytime soon. Since its initial invention, automobile has a mission. It was supposed to be a machine that helps humans to move faster, effortless, and freely. However, cars are designed as a box to fit 4 or more passengers and a cargo. Is this arrangement inherited from 19th century horse carriages still giving a relevant answer to our modern mobility needs? Cars, the way we know them, has only improved step by step during these last 100 years. But nowadays mobility needs change, and its popularization is slowly leading the automobile we know to fail its initial mission to enhance our moving ability. Commuting is not fast anymore. Parking is a problem, storing is a problem. Freedom is still here, but strongly decreased by a huge impact on our wallet. Pleasure is altered, too noisy, fear of accident, fear of pollution, aggressivity due to traffic jam. So, the automobile was supposed to help us to improve our capacity to move, is failing its mission, and nothing has replaced it yet. But in order to continue to help humans to move, it needs to be rethink and redesigned. It needs back to the basic and to its fundamentals. By 2035, 3 billion cars are expected, and 75% of 8.5 billion humans will live in cities. And can you imagine in these conditions the current automobile design? It is completely obsolete, a heavy and cumbersome box shape with its petrol engine and its 4, 5 or more seats. So what could be a solution? A possible way, a possible solution to this human need could be to separate the individual needs and create modular models. And this will bring us back to the original mission of automobile, which is an extension of ourselves. Some interesting proposals were recently showed, such as this one. It is still not completely individual vehicle, but shows the way it could be. Segway, the most of you certainly know very well, shows a new way of personal transportation. This is a regular Segway, just as a reminder for those who don't know, but I don't think you don't know. This is another project from another company which use the same technology than Segway to partially restore the ability to move freely to persons with disabilities. As you can see on this picture, this concept allows not only to this person to move, but also to stand up, because it holds the whole body. And this project goes further in the concept of personal transportation, as it minimizes the machine itself to the minimum. It's just a self-balancing monowheel, which allows us to travel very freely. This one carries one human, but in comparison with the previous one, offers an extended safety and weather protection. And this is finally probably one of the most interesting in terms of personal transportation. It's exoskeleton you're supposed to wear and which adapt to your commuting needs. It stands up in the traffic or goes down when you need more to increase your speed. So this is something you are attached on. I talk also about modularity. This is a real concept of a road train project which is currently in experimental stage. The idea is that you can join the road train, and when you join, you don't need to drive your car anymore. The road train will drive your car for you. So you can do other fun things like reading news, having a breakfast, or watching a movie. And this is an actual picture of the project. And this technology available soon that could apply directly to your vehicle, to your nowadays vehicle. It can also enhance the previous personal transportation that I just showed you before. I'll show you some really interesting concepts trying to solve the problem of extending our human moving capabilities. However, all these projects are technically possible. It is very difficult to bring it to the public because as we all know, it is very difficult to make radical changes in society. Human minds naturally prefers evolution rather than revolutions. So it is very important for us designers to realize that and to explain and promote these technologies to general public. And just to finish here, I wanted to show you a project I worked on. This one, not this one. I used to work for car manufacturers and specialize in concept car and innovation. And after acquiring the experience of building a complete car from scratch, which is the small one, which really exists, and this is just like a small and affordable racing car designed for enthusiasts, this project gave me a lot of confidence. And so now I'm working on a potential solution to solve this human mobility problem. It will be an eco-friendly vehicle which with this individual and modular concept I just talked about before. So my website is gregmaga.com, and if you are curious about how this project is going to turn out in 6 months to a year, you can connect with me through my website or my Facebook, and I keep you updated. Thank you very much.